And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Adam Frazier.
Baltimore, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And a pitch. That clips the zone, and we're underway from Seattle. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. In there, and it's 0-1. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. 0-1. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch misses outside, and the count 1-2. Out to short, Crawford. Throw to first, great stretch, and they got him. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Mullins for the out. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Cole Irvin. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Nightmare start last time out. Just couldn't put things together. Didn't make it out of the first inning. He's got to shake it off, try to put things together, and have a good one here.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes makes the play, and there's one down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. And a big factor for them in recent games, J.P. Crawford.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Colton Wong up to hit. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up in foul territory. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And a couple of quick outs.
I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. An acrobatic play to end the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
And here it comes. Santander tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. 1-2 now. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as they green light him. Second inning here, no score. And that's just foul. One down, bases. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two now. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. In the air, out towards right center. Hernandez flashes the leather on the running catch.
Batting seventh.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Jesus Sanchez. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Urias off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swung on, belted. Mullins moving back for it, still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
A.J. Pollock at the dish. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first, and they take care of Pollock for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. High fly ball out to center field. Frazier racing over to make the catch. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Third inning. And welcome back onto the third inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Kyle Stowers. The right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Stowers goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2019. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Batting 9.
Now the Orioles catcher, Maverick Handley, looking for his first big league hit right here. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little high. Frazier, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. White takes it himself. That's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back in Seattle, here's Evan White.
For the Mariners, the first baseman.
Urban measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Flied out his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and a Silver Slugger.
And what I love about this kid is that he's all about the team. As much talent as he has, he could be focused on his individual numbers, but you can tell the way that he plays the game that they feed off of his energy.
On the ground, right side. Frazier on the first, in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Next for Seattle, the second baseman.
And now for Seattle, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 so far. Wong, 32 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. The 0-1. And a bunt towards third. Tosses to first. That takes care of Wong. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. Castillo back to work. And a strike in there. That one pushed foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. White tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Anthony Santander at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. And that's in there for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 2. Henderson takes his lead at third with 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Back to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. It's 1-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there. Strike one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pollock has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On now to the bottom of the fourth. All tied 1-1. Bottom four. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
The pitch. Out to short. Henderson. One up, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Doubled his first time up. The other way. Fair ball. Around first. Digging for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Out to center. And there are two down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. Grounded out his first time. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around third. He scores. It's 2-1. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Right side, Frazier. That's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the fifth. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. The line to kick the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch for the out. So now the DH spot, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a four-seamer. But, you know, that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and they trail it here 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the DH, Sam Haggerty.
The designated hitter, Sam Haggerty.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike two.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him. One gone here.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Gonna count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Fly ball down the line. Hayes pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's out to center field. Mullins brings it in with a nice run and grab. Nobody left for Seattle, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Maverick Handley.
The catcher, number 99.
Castillo back to work.
Handley.
That's in there. That's strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one to first. To second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one's in there, 0-1. Henderson, in his second season, just 21 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a good eye there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. On the ground to short. Whips it to first. And that is that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mariners 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
The pitch. Slow roller to first. He takes it on his own. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Oh, 0-2 now. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throws to Henderson. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 2 and the Orioles 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. And now Anthony Santander.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The pitch. That's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Ramon Urias now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 7th, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And he deals. Oh, look at the stop. Onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. And that one a little bit high.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Gibbons is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Aiken warming up. Up as well. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 3-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And now here is J.P. Crawford. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Irvin won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Michael Gibbons gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
60, Michael.
Now it's the DH, Sam Haggerty. And he grounds one to the right side. Nice stop to first, and they get the out.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead in beating the throw to second, but they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
White up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 4-1. And that's a double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Rodriguez out on the play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Righty reliever out of the pen, Casey Sadler.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And here it comes.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On a line, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Jesus Sanchez knocks it down, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Kyle Stowers. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And there's a strike. And that one hammered way back there. Gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty to the plate. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch just misses. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching me. So remaining in the game defensively, Adley Rutschman. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. The left-hander on now, Keegan
Rutschman.
Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one is absolutely belted, and that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 21st of the year. It's 5-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence.
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Swings here and blasts one left field and brings it in at the wall.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. Teoscar Hernandez the opposite way. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Brian Baker into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. Fought off foul. And 1-2.
That's inside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Santander drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Andres Munoz on to pitch out of the pen here.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than one strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Munoz, a 6'2 righty, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters frozen for strike three. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering misses the mark. Munoz, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Right-handed reliever. Popped in the air. Left field. Pollard snags it for the second out.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Santander stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.